Hello, good evening, this is Diecast Loon. I hope you're all doing well. And this evening's video we're going to be taking a look at this Matchbox 5-pack MBX City drivers. So we got this to take a look at in just a minute, and also another monster truck from Monster Jam, but we'll get into that afterwards. So on my travels today, I come across this. These are the cars that are in it. So we got 2016 Fiat 500X, Volvo V60, Toyota, don't know, can't see, let's have a little look. Prius Taxi, and 2015 Chrysler 300, and we got this Matchbox or MBX service truck. So I will cut the tab off quickly and we'll get and have a proper close look. Right, so there's a tab cut off. It's a little trick I learnt from Tyrone from building the Ultimate Matchbox collection. Saves ripping it open, making loads of noise. So whilst we're there, we'll take a look at the Matchbox or it just says MBX service truck. And there it is. And sorry about the white paint, I've been painting today. Yeah, it's not bad. Plastic. Now, does that open? Let's have a little look. No, it doesn't. That's a shame. Looked like it opened, must be part of the glass. Yeah, it's part of the glass. But anyway, not too bad. It looks like things open. It looks like that opens. It doesn't. It looks like that opens. It doesn't. But nonetheless, it's not too bad for a made-up little vehicle. It's got a bit of a cartoon look to it, to be honest. Metal bottom, plastic top, food, drinks, all that good stuff. So yeah, it's okay. Not great, but it's okay. Then this will be the Fiat 500. What is it? X, Fiat 500X. Which I've got this in green, I do believe, somewhere. No plate detail, but it has got the lights tamboed in. And the front lights tamboed in. Let's put the camera down a little bit. Now, if I remember rightly, I think this is the slightly larger. I think the X stand, because you've got X and I think you've got an XL. So I think this is larger. Possibly four-wheel drive, I'm not quite sure. But it is pretty cool. So there you go, 2016 Fiat 500X. So not too bad. Then the Volvo, I think is the V60. I have this in red. I didn't get it out because I was being lazy. But I have got this in red. I think the red one came in the main line, I think. Or did it? No, it didn't. No, it didn't come in the main line. I think it came in either a 9-pack or a 5-pack. Actually, I think it came in a 9-pack, sorry. Yeah, it's right. So I have got the red version. This is obviously what looks like a metallic dark grey or black. I'm not quite sure. We'll just look off camera a sec. Don't know. We'll say graphite grey. It's not really true dark black, but it is pretty cool nonetheless. So you've got V60, Volvo. All the rears tampered in quite nicely. Lights are done nice. And the front's done quite nice. So that is a cool piece. And I like, excuse me, I liked the red one they did. So I do like this black stroke dark graphite grey. And the next one will be I think it's a Toyota Prius Taxi. And I have this in different colours as well. But again, I didn't get them out. It's pretty cool. Do like having my police vehicles and my taxis. This one actually says taxi on the roof, I believe. I'm just trying to get it to say taxi. Yeah, it looks like it says taxi. Hold on. Let me just look again off. Oh, I can't tell. Got too much glare going on. So a little bigger zoom. Yeah, it does say taxi. Yes, that's pretty cool. And the last piece, flying through a little bit today, is a piece I don't have, which is the Chrysler 2015 Chrysler 300, and pretty cool. So this was definitely a score. So all the front is tampered in quite nice. Bit of my paint from my hand. And the back's done quite nice. I think they've released this in black as far as I'm aware of. This is in a really cool sort of mid blue metallic, so it's pretty cool. And I think my uncle used to have one of these when they first come out. If I remember rightly, the one he had, now I've got to get this right now, they do it in a diesel, they do it in other various engines I think, but I think the one he had was the V8 that could switch to 4-cylinder. I think that was the deal with these when they first come out. You could switch it to 4, so it would go, when you were sort of cruising, it would be on 4 cylinders. When you punch the power down, it would go to all 8. I think that's what Chrysler was trying to do, but he had a jet black one. So anyway, so that's the 5-pack, so pretty cool. And I would have bought this just for this, to be honest. So that is a casting I didn't have. And then we got one. Now, I keep saying I don't collect monster trucks, but I'm doing pretty well so far, as I have a Greenlight Bigfoot 1, and I also have, which I have got to hand. I'll just quickly show them briefly, very briefly, because they're to hand. Obviously you've seen these before, they've been on my channel before from Hot Wheels, so I'm not going to go on about them, but I keep saying, I don't collect monster trucks, and yet I keep seeming to pick them up. I've also got an older, quite an old one that I keep in my window. This is my one of my sons, who no longer plays with it anymore, so that I could have it. So it seems it's bad news. So for somebody that doesn't collect monster trucks, I'm doing pretty well. But this one I couldn't leave behind, as I thought it was just done so well. So you can see it says Gravedigger. So we will get into this, but this is from Monster Jam, and there's some of the other ones you can get on the back. Now I'm sure that these used to be something to do with Hot Wheels once upon a time, but I can't remember anymore. But anyway, let's see if we can get it open. And so you've got this little hill with it, as you can see, and I've put the camera down too far again. And we got, what's this, all the different monster trucks. No, bear with me. So there you go, very quick look. But anyway, we're not here for that. Oh, there you go, it doubles into a poster. Now, from what I can gather, these are supposed to be based on, oh God, it's really quite weighty. These are heavier than the Hot Wheels one. These are supposed to be more based on the actual trucks, the monster trucks that are actually being driven when you go to a monster truck show, whereas as far as I'm aware of, the monster trucks that Hot Wheels produce are just their own made up monster trucks. But we all know Gravedigger is real. But the reason I picked this up is because, apart from the fact it has plain black wheels and not massive wheels either, this is, it says in the box, it does actually say on the box 1/64 scale. I wonder what it compares like to my Greenlight one. Let me just go and get my Greenlight, 2 seconds. There we go, I'm back. So a bit of a slight difference there. But being this is Greenlight, this is supposedly true 1/64 scale. They don't say they're true 1/64 scale, but they're pretty spot on. Now this is the original Bigfoot 1, and when this came out back in 70 something, you have to bear with me, the late 70s, whenever, I've forgotten the guy's name now who made this as well. This was the first. This was what I call the small wheel. It did get converted eventually to some pretty hefty wheels. Not probably quite as big as them, I don't think, but let's have a little look. Well, I don't suppose the body's not far off 1/64 scale, but I knew it'd be bigger. But anyway, I just thought it'd be funny to compare it because it just said 1/64 scale, but I'm rambling. But anyway, as I was saying, the reason I picked this up, I just thought it was done really quite nicely. As I said, dark wheels once, not them hideous brown ones. All painted details, painted grille. It is a Ford F100 panel van as far as I'm aware of. Obviously the rear lights are done. It's just done really well. And I do like the Gravedigger, I must admit. I'm a big fan of the Gravedigger and obviously Bigfoot 1. And you cannot see it, but there is actually a bloke sat there with a helmet. But I've got no torch to shine it. But like I said, it is really weighty. Really quite weighty. That is quite a solid lump of die cast. But anyway, so that is today's vehicles. Let's move this out of the way. There's the 5-pack. Very, very briefly, squeeze them in. So there's the 5-pack. So, like I said, I couldn't resist picking that monster truck up. But anyway, please like, share, subscribe, stay tuned for more unboxings, vintage pieces, restorations, wheel swaps, premium pieces, and all that good stuff. I have just ordered some more Mini GT. I expect that to probably come towards the end of the week now, possibly more like Monday of next. But with that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all very soon. Take care.